Hey YouTube, it's Terrence Barker once again coming at you with another dope video. And in this video we talking about how marriage is for the strong. It's not for the weak.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
And this is Terrence Barker with I Am My Family's Keeper. And in this video we talking about how marriage is for the strong and not for the weak. You know, when it comes down to it, a lot of people in the beginning, they hear the fantasies of marriage. They hear all the good lovey-dovey talk and they think you're going to be happily ever after once you get married. They think that there's not going to be much work. But what we don't understand is when we get married in the vows, it's saying a lot of things. It says, are you going to love, honor, obey through sickness and health, to have and hold for as long as you both shall live, till death do you part. So what it's telling you is it's going to be some hard times, and the true test is going to be commitment. Sometimes people confuse what love really is. Love is not just a feeling. Love is not just an emotion. Love is also about what you do. Love is wanting good to come to somebody and willing to work for one's benefit. This is why many people get confused with love, because at first they think it's all about feeling. And then when they get married, they learn that love is about the work too. When you understand this, you understand that love is a good thing, but it also could be brought with a lot of pain. For y'all that have really loved somebody in the world, you can actually testify to this, that love deals with the suffering that you endure sometimes, despite what the other person sees. I'm talking about working a job you don't like to feed the kids. I'm talking about taking care of a spouse that has been sick with dementia. I'm talking about the daily struggles you deal with because you love somebody and want them to grow. And being in the military for a couple of years is something that I learned about commitment. Commitment, the true test of it, is about what you do when you don't want to do. It's not about when things are going your way. You know, when things are going your way, it's easy to be committed. When things going south and not your way, that's the true test. You know, me, I got a little daughter, you know what I mean? And every day she's out there analyzing me, seeing what I do, seeing if I'm down for what I say. Because if I don't do it, she's going to come at me in my face, probably tell me and say, Daddy, that's not what you do. So in order for me to be about my word and show her the way, I gotta be committed. I gotta be committed when I'm tired. I gotta be committed when I'm feeling broken. I gotta be committed when I'm feeling sad. I gotta be committed when I don't have enough energy. Why? Because if I'm not about it and I waver on it, it's like a saying. Children learn the bad very quickly, and the good, they learn it very hard. So I gotta stay down. I gotta be 10 toes down in what I say when it comes to her. The same thing with marriage. When you get married and you say them vows, the vows is I do. It ain't I do but. It's a very hard I do. Like Yoda say, do or do not, there is no try. So it's a lot of stuff that people don't see, but there's also beauty in marriage. You know, marriage has made me one of the best men that I could ever be. I enjoy my wife, man. She's my best and my number one friend. Just thinking about her makes me giggle inside, a smile. I can't stop sitting here loving and hugging on that woman. She's truly something amazing. And what made me find how strong and how amazing she is the test that she has endured. I mean, think about it. I was in the Army for 10 years. And of the 10 years that I was in, 6.5, I was gone. Takes a very strong woman to endure something like that. And then also at the same time, I was a young man. No, I ain't never cheat on my wife or have any infidelity. But I was a young man in the military who used to work out and run a gym, who had done quite a few things in my life. So my ego was high up in ways that I never knew before. But life has humbled me. War has humbled me. What I have endured has made me great. So, marriage, when it comes down to it, it is not for the weak. Truly is for the strong. Yeah, it ain't all that fantasy stuff that you see and you living happily ever after. That does happen. That does happen. I must admit, because that's what I'm feeling. Every day I wake up and I see this lady. Y'all see the fine thing that'll be showing up in this video, what I'm working with. But at the same time, it takes some work. And that's not what we're showing young kids today, is about the work that it takes to endure, the lessons that you have to learn to endure, the patience that you have to grow and get molded in you, and the humility that you have to meet to endure, to just stay committed. These are the things that we are not showing our children, and these are the things that are not shown in mainstream media. When you meet conflict normally in the mainstream media on TV, normally what you see is things breaking and folding, and they don't get put back together. You don't never really see somebody go through some things and endure the race. Now, every now and again you do with a couple of love stories, because that's kind of what makes a love story great. But like TV shows and stuff like that, well, we don't see it all the time. We really don't. We make even the bad look good. We don't be showing things about like parents getting sick. We don't be showing things like, conversations about childhood discipline and how we're going to raise the kids and how we're going to get them straight. We don't really see things about attitude adjustment and life lessons we really learning. No, we see stereotypes. We see issues. A lot of toxic stuff about men and women. We don't see the small conversations, the little things that go on at night. But y'all, I thought I might put that out here, that marriage is for the strong. It ain't for the weak. And to rethink on how you teach about this thing about love. Because it takes work to love. And it's not that the work is bad, but it's that the work is work. And if you do the work, it can be beautiful. All right. Peace.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.